Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Jay Princess, and I'm back with you guys. Even though it's cold, that's why I'm scarfed up trying to get it together because I'm not used to Texas being this cold, okay? What's cold to us is like maybe like 50 degrees, maybe 60, okay? But not 38, 44 degrees, okay? That is just too much going on. But that's not what this is about or whatever. Hopefully you guys had a great day. I've had a great day as well. I just want to get into how did I attract a celebrity. So let me just give you the backstory. There's a favorite comedian of mine, and every time he was coming in town, I kept missing him. Everything else kept coming up, and I just knew it because I was putting it in my mind that, oh, I'm not going to be able to go because October is a bad month for me. This and this, everything just comes up usually bad for me in October. So I already put that out in the atmosphere, and every time he came, I was missing him. So I was like, you know what? Let me change my mindset because what you tend to put emotion behind and what you tend to yeah, well what you tend to tell yourself and put emotion behind it, it usually comes true. And have you ever said, oh, I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna have a bad day tomorrow, oh, I just know these people gonna get on my nerves, and it comes true? Well, because you put it in the atmosphere and you had emotion behind it. So this time I say, you know what, I should know better because I know law of attraction is real. I have done other things attract things in my life or whatever, and it's come to pass, good and bad. And that's another thing. The universe does not know that you don't want it if it's bad. It just know that you're bringing it up, you're putting it with emotion, and so it comes out that it delivers to you like a pizza. Like I always say, it gives you your order. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to change my mindset and everything else. And I was like, you know what, the next time around, I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be at this show. I am going to meet him and we're going to talk about something that he knows that I watched the show, which is, if you don't know who I'm talking about, well, I didn't tell y'all, it's the 5150 Corey Holcomb. That is my favorite comedian, okay? I've been following Corey since the Foxhole radio show, and that was Jamie Foxx show or whatever. Then he went on and tried to help Speedy. I think it was called Speedy Comedy Corner with him, Claudia Jordan, and it was just like a gang of them. And I just like, Corey is hilarious and he speaks truth. So that was another thing, and I'm just like, man, I listen to his show every week, okay? Every week. Him, Darlene. I'm glad that Freeze just stopped by or whatever. That's how much I know. And Zoe Williams. Come on now. So I trust me. I watched the show. So, anyways, so I was just like, I'm going to say something to him. I'm going to meet him. And I visualized this. I visualized that I'm going to meet him. When I meet him, I'm going to say something. I was like, something, but I wasn't for sure what I was going to say, but I was going to say something to let him know that I watched the show and we were both going to laugh, and everything else. So I had put in this in my mind, you guys, and it's so crazy because it actually came true. Because I told my friends, I said, whenever Corey come back, we going to the show. I said, I don't care what come up, I have to see him. So what happened? I met him. Okay. Not only did I meet him, oh, the show was just, it was everything. It was a sold out show. Like people really, mess with Corey. He's a good comedian. But anywho, so I'm laughing at everything, and I'm the only one that actually from my group watched the 5150, and everything else. And my friend and her husband had went one particular year, and she was like, her husband really liked the show, really liked the comedy show and everything else, and yeah, yeah, yeah. But back to me. So when I actually met him at the end, he was like giving out, like was showing us his shirts and everything, his products that he had out. So I was like, okay, bet. Then he was like, y'all want to meet up with me and everything else, I'll be out in the front. So I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking like I got my team. I was like, I had my cash and everything, because usually when comedians come, they want to they charge you $10 if you want to take a picture, or you buy merchandise, they do it for free. I had my $10 cash. No, I had more than $10. So I was like, okay, but if I don't get the merchandise, I still got $10 to take a picture with him. So I'm ready. My friend camera, I was like, girl, we got to use your camera because my back camera is messed up on my phone. So when it was the time, what was so crazy about it, that I was willing to pay the money and everything, and because that's what I was just expecting to do. You guys, Corey, so he, let me just say, he a real man. That's one thing that I like and I love about Corey, is that he speak truth. He funny, but yet he's a real man, and I just can't do nothing but respect somebody, especially when they real. So I was like, I'm waiting to pay the money and everything else. Y'all, it was for free. Do you hear me? And if you don't believe me, this is the picture itself. Yeah, that's me with the blonde, and that's Corey Holcomb. And it happened exactly like I pictured it. I went up to him. He dabbed me up, and I was like, yeah. And I had mentioned Bobby. I said, yeah, Bobby with that Cajun water. Because that would be nothing that nobody, you wouldn't know that unless you watched the show. And he just died laughing. And he was just like, said something about Bobby. I can't remember what it was, but it was, I can, but I don't want to really say on here. But it was nothing bad, but it was just really, really funny because it was a little profanity, but I don't want to say it because I don't want my thing to get flagged. But overall, y'all, that made my night. And Corey didn't even charge. Do you hear me? He didn't even, me and my friend was like, Corey didn't even charge us or whatever. And then on top of that, it was some girls, y'all. They were cute. Don't get me wrong. They were cute. They had on their little spandex dresses or whatever. And they was trying to sneak in and come in where Corey was. And it was like a line of people waiting to, meet Corey and everything and pay for merchandise and all this other stuff. He was like, man, he was like, y'all not too cold in the game where y'all could be skipping, these people that's been waiting in line. It's like, man, like I had, like, like I already had respect for him right here. It went up here. Okay, well, yeah, I was like, right here, it went up there. So my friend was like, man, that really shows. So she was like, that make me even like him even more. I said, yeah, I say, man, he the real deal. So I said all of that to say this, that whatever you want or whatever, you have the power in your mind to do. And that is just something, and it's just confirmation. Maybe it's more confirmation for me, but it's confirmation for anybody out there that may want to attract something their way and really don't know how to get it or whatever. But if you have it in your mind and the emotion and just let it go, don't have no attachment. It's like a assurance within yourself to know that I already planned out the blueprint for this event. So this is what's going to happen, and I'm cool with it because when I get here, I already know this is how it's going to go. And that's the funny part about it. And not to say that it'll go exactly to the T, because like I said before, I really didn't know what I was going to say to him. But I knew it was going to be something about the show. And I knew that me and him both were going to laugh because I wanted him to know that I support him. So I'm just saying, you just never know. We really do have the power to attract things and to change our mindset and also put action behind what we do believe, and come to pass. And I just had to share that with y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I do also have another celebrity attraction, and that just happened by accident, but I'm going to do that for another video as well. But until then, I holla. Peace.